Hello, it's time for a new progress video. We are today 73 days into 2023, and that means we are exactly at 20% into 2023, so there's 80% of the year left. I think I'm off to a decent start, but I noticed that I also struggle here and there. First of all, I have not been consistent in waking up the past 2 weeks. I currently sit at home waiting for my new job to begin. I have no real work rhythm. And I've also been feeling a little bit sick for the past 2 weeks. Didn't feel so well. The weather has also been not too nice. And that's enough for the excuses. Well, what I said is true. That shouldn't keep me from going forward. And those things can happen to anyone at any time. The truth is, I've been lazy in waking up at consistent times. I've not been running due to bad weather. I have not maintained integrity as a person sometimes in my interaction with people. I have not been proactive in making videos, reading, learning, whatever I can to improve. And nevertheless, I still want to remind myself in a positive way that I still showed up. I did my workouts, I did some reading, I tried to work on my business, my videos, and seek love wherever I can. And luckily, I'm at least slightly aware of my flaws. I recognize them, and I know what I can improve and how I can improve. And if I cannot improve right now, I can at least still show up for the day. I didn't feel my best. Also, I was injured from a soccer match on Saturday 2 weeks ago. I chose not to run for a week so I could recover from my injury. But I still could get my core body physical workouts in. And this is a reminder for myself, my goals are serving me. I set them in expectation that they will serve my body, my mind, my social circle, my financials, basically my future in some way or another. And I believe in my goals and the purpose they carry. And in the future, I hope I can set even better goals. Ultimately, I just want to grow as a person so I can serve to make the world a little better from my part. Also, I got my Aura ring. I'm still getting used to it, and the ring is getting used to my body to gather accurate data regarding my sleep and recovery. But I'm curious about this technology and see the data it provides. And last, I want to highlight the Tesla Investor Day. I think this was an important event to me and my investments. I looked forward to the presentation at the time and it did not disappoint at all. I greatly enjoyed it and I felt a little bit like a nerd, but it made me really optimistic for the future. And that said, I want to go into some of the details. So, this is where we left off last time. The next Monday, after a weak start of the week, with below my average daily goal for pull-ups and push-ups. I did some digging in my yard just to make some progress there. Also, I worked on some compound interest data regarding my investments. No video about that, just some behind the scenes stuff. Nothing too special. The next day, Tuesday, typically my 10 kilo fast workout day. And also the day I got my Aura ring. As you can see, I got the bare minimum for pull-ups that day. And I did some nice running distance at least. Yeah, and of course the next day, good workout. Helped my brother with some yard work at his place. But most important of all, that day, Tesla Investor Day. It started at 10 p.m. at night and I went to bed at like 2:30 a.m. It was a 4-hour presentation. Well, actually like a 3-hour presentation, but they were half an hour late. And oh man, I'm so hyped about that company, man. It was such a bad presentation maybe, but what was told was so important and it was so valuable to me as an investor. I don't want to go into the details here. I have other videos for that. And yeah, the next day I already made a Tesla manufacturing highlight video regarding the Tesla Investor Day. I am at no measure an expert regarding manufacturing or investing or whatever. I'm just someone sharing my thoughts and my hype about the company. It's not financial advice. Also spent some time with the family these days and helped wherever I could. On Saturday, the running distance, 8 kilometers, is from a football match. That's what I often do on a Saturday. I play football, so, or soccer, whatever you call it. So it's kind of cheating, counting that running distance towards my goal, but hey, that's when I run as a workout, and I think it counts. As for my pull-ups and push-ups, I've been slacking a little bit. Hey, that's okay. I still showed up. I got 12 in instead of 0, so it's good enough. But doesn't mean I can get complacent. And also, that particular football match was something that, yeah, it reminded me of something my brother said to me a while ago. With football or soccer, we always play against another team, of course. But it never felt like playing an opponent, but rather an enemy. Like the opposing team is in some way your enemy, and you should be uh, angry at them for whatever reason. You should be angry at the referee for not being on your side or whatever. And it made me think like, oh man, what? Why are we so emotional about this game? I'm sure, yeah, sure we can be passionate about playing sports, but in some way it seems like we lose a bit of our humanity, our caring side for other human beings. And yeah, it was good to remind myself of that. I may do something more about that in the future, and it's a great paradigm to come from. We're playing against an opponent, not against an enemy. The rest of the week I felt pretty sick, and also I've had some brain fogs here and there. Not my best week, but again, I could still get my days in green. Again, I chose not to run as I was injured from that particular football match. So I gave my legs some time to recover. I made some videos, spent some time with family, and yeah, nothing major happened past week. I got my Aura ring in. Yeah, the data doesn't really say much yet. Still getting used to it, but it's getting there. I definitely noticed some of the data it provides to me, and that it accurately resembles how I feel or what I notice about my life. So that's kind of interesting. Also, I've been reading this new book from Tim Urban, or also known as Way But Why on Twitter. And he wrote this book, What's Our Problem? And it's a book about the political system of the USA, and so much more to that. He's writing about our paradigms, political stances, where we come from. I can't explain it really well, but I greatly enjoy the book. It's something I was looking forward to, and I recommend reading it if you have the chance, either on Audible or whatever suits you as a form of reading. It's a good book. I will link it in the description. And okay, I should have done a progress video like this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't feel like it. I was not feeling my best. I was really tired and felt a little sick. And I was also thinking, hey, if I wait till Tuesday, then I am at exactly 20% through 2023. So maybe that's a nice milestone. I'm sure you can forgive me for being late. Also, today, I really didn't feel like going for a workout. I slept in till like 10 a.m. I had a meeting last night. It was really a long and tiresome meeting. It was a good meeting, but definitely tired from that. But yeah, luckily, though I didn't feel like working out, I had my buddy downstairs waiting for me to do my workout with. He's still here. It's the 10 kilo vest. I didn't feel like it, but he was screaming like, "Hey, loser, come on! We have to do some pull-ups and do some running in this rain." It's a great opportunity to do a workout. It's a little bit silly, but yeah, sometimes it helped me show up and also enjoy the process a little bit. Yeah, I'm of course making this video. So as for my business, I will yeah, type 2023 progress fit of 73 days. I've been working at it for 1 hour so far. Maybe that will increase depending on how much editing I have to do. And as for love, yeah, I've been at home a lot the past few days, so not much attention there. Definitely room for improvement. I'm not kicking myself in the head for slacking here. Love is something that um, happens naturally, in my opinion, and you can actively look for it. I'm a little bit out of energy, so I chose not to get too burned up on that. Also, something I want to highlight from the past 2 weeks. Last Wednesday, I saw a tweet from Arnold Schwarzenegger regarding the Holocaust and World War II. And he made a tweet about hate. Um, I will just give a link in the description for you to check out yourself. I think it was a really powerful message and definitely something I can stand behind. So look it up for yourselves. I think it will be beneficial to your life. So we are at 20% through 2023 already. As for my running and workouts, again, I'm ahead of schedule, but I have to be aware not to become complacent. My reading quantity is something that's slipping a little bit, but I'm at least happy with the quality of the books that I'm reading or listening to. And on a final note, while I may not feel my best on a particular day, I can still show up and do my part, as I've said before. That way I can still be a little bit better than yesterday just by showing up. I don't feel like doing it, but I can still get through. And for me, that's growth. That's strength, and it's part of my journey. And as I said last time, every day a little better, and you will always be at your best. And the least you can do is showing up. You will get better from there, and I believe in that. I love you, dear stranger.